Hey everyone, it's the Wandering Soul Tarot, and as I'm recording this, we are like several hours away from 2026, at least where I am right now. It's like maybe just 5 hours away, and I want to put out this reading before the new year, but I'm not sure if I can do that. I initially wanted to do a live reading so that it will be uploaded to YouTube faster, but I'm not sure my Wi-Fi will hold out, so I decided to just pre-record it, and I hope that this will reach you by the time 2026 rolls. So I'm going to do a collective reading today, and actually I meant this reading to be timeless, so it doesn't have to be about 2026. But I think in 2025, a lot of us has experienced some kind of disillusionment, perhaps many of us, as in the things that we expect to work out didn't work out, even though we feel like we have done our best. Maybe you have done the right steps, the right manifestation steps to make things happen. You believe that you have followed the right path, or you are sure that you have followed the right path. You have worked hard, you have prayed, you have meditated, you have done your affirmation, you have done all the necessary manifestation techniques that is required for you to make things happen, whatever these things mean to you, but it doesn't work out. And this reading is also for those of you who have been working on something for quite a while, maybe more than a year, maybe several years. And that's why I make this reading timeless, because everybody's progress is different, and it doesn't have to be about 2025 going into 2026. It can also be for those of you who probably in the future find yourself in this exact same position, and you are wondering where things go wrong. So yeah, I think that's the purpose of this reading. I hope you get what I mean. So yeah, this reading is for those of you who believe that you are already on the right track, and you have done all the necessary steps to manifest whatever this is that you try to manifest. And you have done this for quite a while. You have adapted, you have adjusted, but still things don't work. So we will see why things don't work. Even though I believe that I'm in the right path, I believe that I have done what is required of me to manifest this, but why until now things still don't work out? I have been patient, I have been working diligently, I have tried to balance rest and work, I have tried everything, but still it doesn't work. So are you actually in the right path? What has gone wrong? So let's see. So I hope that if you watch this in the turn of the year from 2025 to 2026, I hope it's going to help you in the next year. So yeah, that's if the guides are actually going to be quite clear on what has gone wrong. So let's start with the Angel Answer Oracle. So I'm asking spirit guides for the collective energy for those of you, or for a lot of us who have worked on something for a few years, and we believe that we are on the right track, that we have done everything right, but still we got no result, or everything is being stagnant. Why is that? Why is that, spirit? Why is that? So the first card, okay, the first card says yes, and this is the yes with the exclamation mark, so it's an absolute yes. So I don't know, but I think this is saying that I think your spirit guides, our spirit guides, because I'm in this energy too, I'm experiencing this too. I think it's things are actually working on our favor, or will work on our favor next year, or like we will reap the result next year in 2026. Or if you watch this at any point in the future. It's working. It's working, okay? But let's see the other cards. Look for a sign, and if you believe. So I think with this yes and if you believe, it's like saying yes, it will happen if you believe. So maybe for some of us, we haven't really believed that it's possible. Like, I mean, maybe some of you will disagree. Like, you will say, oh, but I was sure that this is going to work out, this is going to happen, but it's been years, it's been a long time, I have been patient, but the progress is like stagnant or slow. But yeah, I can say for myself that actually things are actually moving, not really stagnant, but it's pretty slow, and it kind of make me want to, you know, keep trying different things to see what will work. But this is saying that our faith is important, just as important as the action. And we will get more cards, because I know that this is pretty ambiguous, and I mean, I believe that you have gotten tired of listening to yes, if you believe it will happen, it will happen. I think you have got a bit tired about that, and we have looked for a sign. So I'm not sure what this is. So what sign we are looking for, Spirit? What kind of sign do you mean? About why things have not shown any result, even though we have worked for a while. What sign? A sign for what? Oh, that's too many. A sign for what? What do you mean by looking for a sign? Alright. What do you mean by looking for a sign? Wow, the cards are flying. Okay. We have message in a bottle. So actually things, I believe that is saying things are happening. So for some of you who are, for example, looking for a job, a perfect job, or your dream job, or any job at all, maybe now you are not working, you have been applying here and there, and still nobody hires you. This look for a sign and message in a bottle says that there is going to be some kind of communication soon. There is going to be some kind of communication or phone call. So keep trying. I think this is saying keep trying, keep believing, because I think what the universe is trying to say is that they are working things in the background, so that when you finally get what you want, it's on the most perfect timing and with the most perfect result, or the best result. Okay, you also have a leg up. So this is saying if I think this has to do with look for a sign as well. So if I don't know, I suggest you to read the novel Alchemist by Paulo. I cannot spell his last name, and I don't want to butcher it, so let me say The Alchemist by Paulo C. And I think there is a part that there is a recurring theme or recurring statement in that novel that says, if somebody is determined to achieve something, then the whole universe will work to help them, something like that. Because I read the novel in my local language, so I'm interpreting this loosely into English. But yeah, the whole universe will kind of work together, collaborate to manifest that. So if you have been working alone and you have been sending this signal like, I don't need help, it's okay, I can handle this, maybe it's time for you to consider accepting help from others, even though it's not in the form that you expect. So what I'm trying to say you are doing your own business and it hasn't like it's been slow. It's been a very slow progress, and maybe your finances also suffer. If there is a part-time job, or if there is a help in the form of a loan from a friend or acquaintance, or if anyone offers you help in any form, just accept it, because in this world you are not meant to do everything alone. See, you are like this polar bear cub, this small polar bear, and I think especially if you are running a startup business, then you need help from people who already have been established in the industry, or who are financially secure. So maybe you need funding. Don't be afraid to ask your family if they support you. Ask for funding, ask for assistance. And if you have friends, maybe you can put your heads together and try to work out something together. I mean, if you try to do it alone and it doesn't work, or it's been a slow progress, then maybe you need someone to help or someone to fund you. Okay. And again, if there is a side hustle or side job that you can do, that may also be of help. But with this message in a bottle, I think something positive is coming your way. But I think this means it's on divine timing. And yeah, I know you hate hearing divine timing, but I think this is like going to be very unexpected. And this message may not be directly related to what you want to manifest. So say you are running a startup business and you want to enlarge you want to expand, or you want more clients. Maybe this is not exactly like a sudden flurry of clients suddenly coming to you, but maybe this is a form of help in the help in the form of a side job that you can do to improve your finances or stabilize your finances while you are doing your startup business. Yeah. And let's see what else. Oh, we have orphan. So this is probably what you are feeling right now. We have between worlds. So if you are watching this in 2025 going into 2026, this is probably 2025 and this is 2026. So things are going to change, and especially with this absolute yes, this is saying that things are working, things are rolling. This is like maybe a chariot or like a car that you just start up, and you cannot just speed up to where you want to be. You have to start first. You have to change the gear and everything. So things probably seemingly not moving, but they are moving. Okay, so expect in the next couple of months or in the next 1 year, whenever you watch this video, and if it resonates with your situation right now, expect things to slowly or gradually change in the next few months, or within the next few months or a year. Okay, especially if you have already had something already going, as in you haven't just started, but you have been doing this for a couple of years. So yeah, it will it's moving. Okay, we have no place like home. So support is important, as well as environment. So I think with this no place like home, this is telling you that whatever you try to manifest, whether it's your true life purpose, I mean, if you are answering your life call or your life purpose, you need to be in the right place to manifest this. And if your environment, your social environment, your immediate environment is not supporting you, then maybe you should consider physically moving somewhere better. Or if you cannot move for whatever reason, make a home for yourself within your home. What I mean by that is make a home within a home. So if you live with your family and they don't support you, ideally you should move somewhere else so that you will have more freedom to do everything that you want whenever you want at your own pace. But if you cannot do so just yet, try to make a space in your home where you will not be disturbed, where you will not be interrupted, and like maintain boundaries. So from this hour to this hour, I'm going to do this, and I will close the door, and no one can interrupt me. Okay, so say like me right now doing a reading, and I do it in my room, and I live with my parent, and they don't exactly approve what I'm doing right now, so it's kind of a bit awkward, if I do it in the living room, for example. So I retreat to my room and I'm recording this for you. Things like that. Make a home or a safe space for yourself to do this, where you can be in the zone, where you will not be interrupted, so that you can do your best in whatever you do. Okay, especially if you are a content creator, like me. We have truth be told. Okay, so there are some cards that I want to clarify these two. Okay, I'm still not sure what look for a sign means and what truth wants to be told. I think you will there is probably something that you miss, okay, with truth be told, that is going to be key, that is going to be pivotal to your success. So there is something that you don't see or refuse to see, and that is back to the if you believe card. So I always notice that this angel right here, her face looks doubtful, and this says if you believe, if, not when. And if it's like, well, if you believe that it can happen, then it will happen. But if you still doubt your path, it's actually going to put a break in whatever you are trying to manifest, because you are hesitant. You don't, maybe you can say, oh, I believe that this is my true calling, but maybe in your heart you don't feel that it's right. Or maybe you are very result oriented and you don't see any significant growth, and you feel like I don't think this is right. But yeah, I think this is saying if you truly put your faith 100% in this, then it will work, even though it's slowly, but it's moving. Remember the yes card. Okay, we also have imagine. So don't be afraid to be more creative, to be more of a, I don't want to say cutting edge, what's the word? Try to be more creative and out of the box. Yeah, try to be more creative and out of the box. And this actually brings me to so some of you probably if you are a content creator, for example, you have not been doing it authentically. You have been copying other people's way of doing things, as in right now in this era, everything is about authenticity. The more authentic you are, the more original your content is, the more viral will you get. So imagine means that you have to do something that is very you, very, very you, and wrap it as creatively as possible. Can you see the card? Yeah, wrap it in a, so this girl is reaching for the moon. So let your creativity fly, release your creativity. think of something that you like to do that everyone else doesn't have. I mean, let me give you an example. So say, again, using myself as an example. So if you are a tarot reader, for example, and you put out pick a card readings or general readings on social media, but you know there are like thousands, hundred thousands of tarot readers out there in social media, so you have to stand out. And this is where the imagination comes in. Use your imagination to make your content very originally, very refreshingly yours. Because the more creative you get, the more authentic, the more original you get, the more your channel will stand out. And if you have been doing a startup business for quite a while, I think you must have known this. And maybe you have tried to do it to some degree, but you have to like sharpen the edge so that you will really stand out. Okay. All right, so let's clarify some of these cards. Wait, what's at the bottom of the deck? The bottom of the deck says peace, and we have an egg here. So I think this is saying if you are doing a startup business, it's going to hatch. It's going to hatch soon. So be at peace, okay? Be at peace. Like, I know that this sounds like a blind faith, but if you believe in peace, this is telling you to have faith that things are working, that things are not stagnant. I mean, if you already answered the call and you are waiting for your big moment, it's coming. And maybe that's the look for a sign card. So this can be a sign when the universe sends you help, sends you a leg up so that your business can grow faster. Or this sign can also mean seizing an opportunity. So I mean, not all of us are doing a solo business. I mean, for content creator, most of you who are content creators, you work alone. But with look for a sign, this is more like waiting for the moment when someone probably will send you a message to collaborate, or maybe they want to sponsor you. So if you are a content creator, you have been doing this for a couple of years, for example, it's like you watch for a sign. Okay, I think I got it. Sorry if I've been all over the place, but I think with this look for a sign, and truth be told, I think look for a sign means watching the trends, okay? Watching the trends. And this does look like the, you know, the stock market graph, the stock market graph, you know. So I think you have to like, if you are a content creator, of course you have to be original. Like, you don't have to follow the mass trend, but what I mean is that you adapt. For example, I used to make like long pick a cards, 2 hours pick a card, even almost 3 hours pick a card, and there were people watching them. But since I changed my approach and do more short videos, the views have been blowing up. So I think most new subscribers to my channel, they come after watching the shorts, not the pick a cards, not the long videos, but the shorts. And that's because people's attention span these days are very short. And so we have to adapt to that. Stay original, but you know, the format you have to adjust the format so that it fits into the current trend or situation. Yeah, just the format, but the content is still the original. I think with the truth be told also, I think this is saying people love it when you imbue your personality into what you do. So I think especially with social media business, people like to watch videos where you tell some things about your own life. So I recently follow an account created by a caregiver, and I have actually recorded tarot readings, especially for caregivers, in the last 5 years. Like I think I have recorded like 2 videos, but not many people watch them. But this one caregiver, she has been a caregiver for her mother who has a stroke, and she has been a caregiver for years, for like maybe a decade, and she already understood what it takes to be a good caregiver while also taking care of yourself. Like, yeah, so she shared her experience on social media and she got sponsors. So truth be told, is like sometimes your life story can be inspiration for many people. I mean, it doesn't have to be like if you are, say you are a tarot reader, if you combine that with some personal stories, people will love it because it's original and it's like spirit led. It's led by the spirit. So I believe this caregiver, she was thrown into the situation where she has to be a sole caregiver of her mother, and she has been through hell and back. And maybe at first she thought, that why do I have to carry this alone? And it turns out, like several years down the road, actually she was put in this path so that she can be an inspiration and a support system for all caregivers who are probably clueless or who are probably frustrated with being a caregiver. And she has been like, she takes her life story as a caregiver and share her experience as a caregiver, giving tips for burnouts and stuff. And now she has a lot of followers because she has been a source of inspiration. And she got sponsors. Actually, she got money from sponsors who see the importance of her content and decide to sponsor her. So yeah, so what I'm trying to say is that sharing your experience, sharing your true story, being original, sharing your unique thoughts, and being creative. I mean, wrapping your truth in a creative way. Where's that imagination card? Wrapping your truth in the most creative, original, inventive way, but still have your personality written all over it, and it's going to go viral. Okay, so what else should we talk about? Let's clarify this. Look for a sign and truth be told. I don't know, I feel like I want to use this hidden truth oracle. I mean, this is a love twin flame soulmate oracle, but I feel like I want to use this one. So what is this? Look for a sign. What does this mean? Please clarify. Look for a sign, please, on manifestation, how to make things work. I knew exactly what I was doing. I am afraid to contact you. So I think this is a doubt. For some of you, you are probably confused and you are probably in this state of between worlds where you are, you are doing things but like half-heartedly, because you don't believe. I mean, you are doing things, but you don't believe in it. You don't believe in it, not 100%. So with look for a sign, I think this is saying that look for confirmation. Okay, look for confirmation. Pay attention to confirmation. Pay attention to synchronicities. And with this, I am afraid to contact you. I think a part of you are still afraid, like you are walking down the path, but with fear of failure. And you feel like you need to have something to prove yourself to everyone that this is working, that this is my path, that this is the right path for me. And of course, not everybody will agree with you, but I think you feel this need to, you feel like you need to be approved by the people close to you. So perhaps if you have been manifesting something, some of you are not being supported. Oh, and that's why we have the orphan card. Some of you are not being supported with by anyone, and you kind of need validation. Am I doing things right? Is this true? When what you, all you need is to look inside your soul, like really brutally honestly asking yourself, is it true? If your heart feels joy doing this, don't let anybody shake your faith. Okay? And I think this look for a sign is like you asking for validation, you asking for people to confirm that you are on the right path. Now this confirmation can be in the number of followers, for example, if you are a content creator. I don't know for others, but yeah, followers, clients, whatever, I don't know, but yeah, you need that confirmation. But I knew exactly what I was doing. This is like your heart is actually telling you the truth, that this is indeed my path. You are already on the right path. It's just that you need to be more authentic, and you need to be more self-assured. That's all. Yeah, you need to be more self-assured in who you are, and bring your truth, bring your originality into what you are selling. Okay, into what you are selling. And I think these days with AI and stuff, people crave originality, people crave something different. So the more unique you are, but like don't force yourself to be unique in a way like everybody else is unique. I mean, don't imitate others. Be unique, be your own self, and bring your personality out, bring your truth out, because every single one of us is unique, and you have something that others don't. You have something to offer that others don't, and you have to find that. You have to find your truth. You have to find your strength, your, I don't want to say competitive edge, because this is not a competition, but I think the key to all this is being self-assured about your path, and do it your way. And if you haven't, maybe you say, I have done all that and no result. Maybe there is some part of you that still don't believe in yourself. And I don't really buy this notion that people are attracted to you because of your energy. I mean, yeah, of course, there is a truth in that. I mean, if you are not self-assured in who you truly are, not comfortable in what you do best, and trying to win anyone else's approval by not showing the true you, that will kind of impede your progress, because people can sense that you don't believe, or that you don't truly believe in what you are doing and what you are saying. People can see that, people can feel that, even though they cannot explain it, but people can feel when you don't believe what you preach, or when you are not assured or confident in what you are doing, and that affects what you are doing. I mean, if it's about business, it will affect your business, because maybe you don't want to stand up. You just want to do what people before you have done. You follow their footsteps, but actually you have a truth, you have something unique, something original that you need to show out, but you are afraid, you are scared of showing it, and so your success is kind of half baked. Okay, half baked. So you are neither here nor there. So you have to be all in. And but what I mean by all in is that you have to tap into what you do best, what you enjoy the most, and put it into your product, put it into your business, put it into whatever you are doing. It has to be very originally you, that people will notice, oh, this person, they are not like everyone else. And then you will find your niche, you will find your own audience, and a small audience but a solid one. Like if you have a small group of clients, and maybe you don't have like hundreds of clients like everybody else, but you have this small group of clients that is more like a community, and they keep coming back at you, and that is actually better in the long term than an overnight success. Okay, so I just want to share my story. So I have been doing this tarot reading for years, and I'm still trying to figure out what my success formula is, because I have my best moment and I have my worst moment, and it's the journey has been like this. It has been like this. I mean, I've been doing this for 5 years, and I'm still stuck in. I mean, I haven't reached 2K followers, and there are channels that are younger than my channels, and they got like 20K followers, 200K followers. So I don't know what I am doing wrong here, but one, I haven't been really consistent, and two, I'm still trying to figure out my style. What is my style? What makes my channel unique compared to other channels? So I'm still trying to figure that out, and maybe that's why my channel has not grown very fast. And and I was about to tell my experience with TikTok and with Instagram. So I've been doing shorts in TikTok. I think I was a little bit impatient with how slow the channel is growing, this YouTube channel. So I tried my luck on TikTok, and originally I was very happy because in TikTok it's so easy for you to get followers, like more than YouTube. I mean, I post reels, Instagram reels and TikTok reels, and I got like my posts get thousands of likes in a matter of like just 1 month. But these followers, they are not solid. So I had many followers on TikTok and Instagram, and my posts got thousands of likes. And what I mean by that is I made this TikTok and Instagram content in my own language, and it turns out that a lot of people in my country, they like this kind of stuff, especially love readings, and they like my videos, they follow me, but when they ask for readings, they want free readings, or they want very cheap readings, and I can't offer that, because when I give readings, I want to give a reading that is meaningful, that actually helps, and that requires some amount of energy. So I don't give my energy cheaply. And these people who like my videos, who follow me, they love watching my videos, but when they ask for private readings, they want free readings, and they want cheap readings. And that's when I realized that anything that is instant will not last. So, and I know that this can be very frustrating, but now I would rather to stick with my YouTube, which is growing like at snail pace. I mean, it's been 5 years and I haven't gotten many clients. And not because I cannot read, but it's just that the clients don't come. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I think the universe is trying to train me to build a long-lasting foundation by putting out contents and targeting audience that will actually willing to pay for some good advices. And I think people who watch longer videos, people with longer attention span, they are actually the people who are more likely to purchase readings at reasonable price, because they have the patience. They are willing to listen, they are willing to watch. They don't want instant content, they want something deeper. And I think that the universe is trying to direct me to that direction, to aim for something that is, to aim for quality rather than quantity. Okay, so when I was on TikTok, it was satisfying to see thousands of likes, hundreds of followers, but these people, they don't want to pay for readings. They are not seriously, they are not serious about changing themselves, or they just listen, they just want instant entertainment. Like, because those reading, they are often tarot readings are often labeled as entertainment because they are not, scientifically or logically based. So those shorts videos and short reels, they are good, but still, in platforms like YouTube, people who actually watch longer readings and not shorts are people who really want to know what's going on, really want to seek for answer, and they are willing, more likely to pay for readings to know what's going on with them. So yeah, that's why some things take some time. So big followers, instant success, if that's all you care about, then you are not going to get a long-lasting result. You are not going to get real clients who will actually pay. I saw content creator who have this community thing, membership, and though they maybe are not like big channels, but with them creating this membership at affordable price, they create this sense of a community, and with that, they build a fan base that is probably not too big, but those fan base will be like people who will watch their content over and over and over, and will be more likely to purchase their product, or will be more likely to pay for the membership, because these content creators, they are targeting specific people. They are not spreading their energy to just everyone. They are targeting specific people, and it works. So targeting your niche market is going to work in the long term. Actually, it's going to be more successful in the long term. Okay, so what else? So I've been yapping for almost an hour, and I guess I will just wrap this up with some advice. So Spirit, what advice you will give for us who wonder why things are not working or seemingly not working, even though I feel like I have done the right thing, or I believe that I'm in the right path, I have done the work, but why things are not working? Can you please give us some advice on how to change things? We have patience, and I know you hate it, but I think if you are going to take out anything from this reading, it's that something that will last for a long time needs a solid foundation, and solid foundation cannot be built by instant success, like TikTok like success, but it is built from patience and consistency, aside from originality. Okay, if you have and there is actually a solution here. If you have tried forever to shift a problem, there is probably something to learn from embracing it. May I let this be for now. Help me relax and trust every need will be met. Often change soon follows. So this is telling you to keep doing what you are doing. And if you see things that you can improve, like for example, maybe like changing, like for example, if you are a content creator, you combine longer videos with short to gain a wider audience, things like that. Follow the trends, but keep your content original. Okay, so be patient, keep doing what you are doing. Change some of your strategies if you need to adjust with the trend. But this is saying, if you have been doing everything and it doesn't work, maybe the thing that will work is to embrace it, because we are co-creating with the universe here. We are doing the work, we follow our path, and we put the work into it, but the timing and the timing is the universe, because our success also depend on many variables, like what's the situation out there, social economic situation, and perhaps maybe if we embrace the situation, your success will come at the best of times, as when people are ready to buy your product, people are ready to buy your service, people are ready for what you offer. So this is why patience is required. Maybe the problem is not you, it's not us, but the people are not ready yet to digest, to accept what we are offering. So just embrace the situation. And if you are worried about, like, if you are doing this startup business and people don't understand it, people don't accept it, don't worry about your needs, because it will be met through other ways, through like a leg up here and the message in a bottle. It's like the universe will send you what you need from other sources, from different avenues. So don't just focus on one solution. Don't put pressure on whatever you are doing to be a money maker for you. Okay, so be patient, embrace the situation for now, stop fixing anything that doesn't need fixing anymore, and trust that what your daily needs, your bills, it will be taken care of through different ways. Okay, and often change soon follows. So I think if you watch this in December 31st 2025, I think in 2026 it will happen. Okay, it will happen. So be at peace, because I think with this dove here, this is telling you that the universe see what you are doing, and it's like they will bless you. This dove reminds me of the dove in Noah's Ark story. Like he sent the dove to see if the big flood has come down. And if you have been feeling unseen, or you have been feeling frustrated with the way things are going, with this dove, this is like a good omen. Okay, a good omen. We have clarity. Let me trust my deepest Yeah, we have companionship card. So I think this is saying you are not meant to do this alone. So if anybody offers you help and you feel in your heart that, or your intuition is telling you take it, then take it. Okay, don't let your ego stop you from accepting help. Okay, I think this is also saying that there is going to be someone, for some of you, for maybe half of you, there is going to be someone who will be your partner, and like maybe they are interested in what you are doing, they are willing to help, and this is going to be a start of you getting into something deeper, into a more serious relationship. Or maybe if you are watching this before 2026, 2026 is probably the year when you will meet your soulmate through your work, through what you are doing, through your passion. We have clarity. Let me trust my deepest instinct in all ways, especially when matters are unclear. May my own holy intuition always guide the way. So clarity and truth be told, this is like always do what your heart feels right about. So I I read an interview with Chris Hemsworth earlier today, and I think he said something about making this movie that he actually didn't enjoy. The role and the script was not to his liking. It wasn't the right role for him, but he did it anyway because he thought it was what audience want, and the movie bombed. So the key to success is to do what your intuition, what your heart is telling you to do, and not doing something because you think that it's what people want. So for example, in tarot reading, some tarot readers, they never did love readings even though it's popular. Why? Because they don't want popularity. They want to stay true to who they are as a tarot reader. And if they are not a tarot reader that focus specifically on love, or not interested in love topics, and they do love readings, it will feel weird, it will feel off, and it will actually backfire. So doing what you are good at and what you love doing and what you are being called to is the key. Okay, and consistency, and maybe like watching the trends, try to be as creative as possible in your delivery. That will guarantee success. Okay, we also have service. You stop using the universe to try to get what you want and start asking love to use you. You offer all and want to be of service. Ironically, many desires become fulfilled without grasping or manipulation. You know, there are some days or sometimes where we let our ego drive what we are doing. So for example, when I was doing TikTok, it's because I was desperate for followers. It was because I was desperate for subscribers. I was desperate for visibility, and so I did those I post those reading, but it was the wrong platform, because what I want eventually is returning clients who actually pay the right price. And in TikTok, I got visible real quick, but it doesn't offer me the longevity. It doesn't offer me the stability. It gives me no client who is willing to pay. Okay, so that's what will happen when your ego drives whatever you are doing. So in order for you to be if you want to be blessed, if you want to be abundant, the key is to not to do things based on ego or your ambition, but like surrender to the universe and say, universe, God, however you may want to call the higher powers, this is the stuff that I love to do, and this is the stuff that I'm good at doing, and if this is my path, use me to bless people through my gift. So like it's like with the caregiver story that I share with you. I mean, they are not they are not sharing their life story for the money. Okay, they share their life story as a caregiver to genuinely help other caregivers, and actually the money follows after that. So ask yourself, with whatever you are doing, are you doing this to inspire others, to help others, to be a creative force that helps people, or is it just for the money, just for popularity? The result is going to be so different. The reason why Pixar movies are very successful is because there is always a valuable message in their movies. Inside Out, for example, Finding Nemo, what else? Up, the movie Up. They are hugely successful because the filmmakers, they genuinely want to bring up this issue about loss, about grief, about the coming of age, about emotions, about how to deal with your emotions. And as a result, the movies are successful because people can relate to the message. People feel helped. People feel seen with the message that these movies bring, and that's why Pixar movies are always successful, because there is a message there. And the filmmakers, I mean, I think the filmmakers, they of course they aim for box office success, but when they first come up with the idea, it's not for success, it's to deliver an important message for humanity. And the movie comes later, the money comes later. But what's most important is the seed. What is the driving force behind what you are doing? If the driving force is just for popularity, to make money, to follow the trends, to follow what you think audience wants, then it's not going to work. But if you honestly create something based on your own experience and with your own unique package, I mean, see movies like Turning Red, which talks about Eastern culture, Asian culture. I mean, that can relate to so many people, and that's why the movie is successful. So what I'm to say is, if you want things to work, you have to share the truths that you are meant to share. So if you have in your heart to share something with the world, maybe it's your voice, maybe you want to act, stay true to yourself. Like, what kind of script and what kind of songs I want to perform that fits me, that suits me, and which will inspire people. So it has to be truly you, and it also has to come from the heart. It has to come from the heart. It has to be genuine, not just authentic, but genuine. Genuinely, you want to inspire people. Genuinely, you want people to feel good with the message you bring. Okay? And that is going to bring you towards your success. Work. I'm now available to receive all who can benefit from my work. Use me to relieve suffering on the planet. May all who need me find me. The divine is my complete source for all prosperity and will. Oh, interesting. May all who need me find me. So again, this is about creating your niche. Okay? So if you have so much experience about a certain area, as in, for tarot readers, there are readers who specialize in career reading, there are readers who specialize in soulmate or twin flame readings. What is most important is that you will be successful, you will prosper if you target the right kind of people, your people. So, like, again, back to the caregiver story, they become viral, they earn money from sharing their story online because their stories reach the right target audience, which is other caregivers who are clueless, who are frustrated, who are tired. They feel seen. and so they give their energy back to this person. And yeah, it's like symbiosis, mutualism, whatever that is. So serve people by being you. Do what you love and see. I think the key is keep doing what you love, staying true to yourself, and you will find your audience. You will find your target audience. You will find people who will read your books, consume your songs, content, listen to your album. You just need the right to reach the right audience, okay? Because you are here for a specific reason. There are certain groups in society who need people like you, who need the message that you have to put out, who need your song, who need your kind of movies. So it's all about the target audience. The target audience has to be those who actually will benefit from your story, from what you have to offer, okay? All right, I think that's about it. Oh yeah, the last card is being enough. The innermost heart says you are enough, nowhere to go, nothing to get, nothing to change. No need to grow more deserving. Yes, you are loved. No need to grow more deserving. So again, back to the story, to Chris Hemsworth's story. He signed up for a movie that he thought will appeal to a large audience, but he didn't enjoy making it because it's not this kind of movie. It's not the right role for him, and it was a bomb. So he changed strategies, and he no longer seek to make movies just that he thinks will be seen by many, or which he thinks people will like. He just do whatever he wants. And when you do what you love, because you are love, no need to grow more deserving. You don't need to please other people. I think Tom Hiddleston, the actor who plays Loki, he also shared in a recent interview that he had his period of being a people pleaser, I think sometime in his career, and then he stopped being a people pleaser and just do whatever feels right to him, and his career took off. So just do you, do it with love, be patient, keep on believing, keep on working. And this first card that show up in our reading is an assurance that things will work out. And if you watch this in 1st January 2026, then this is your assurance that if you do what I channel here today, then 2026 is going to be your year, okay? And yeah, once again, patience, because a lot of successful people, they are not people who become overnight success. They have their share of failures so many times, and it takes them years to build a solid foundation, to really know what they want, to really find their style, to really find their crowd, to really find what is their target, what is their destined target audience. And after years, after they figure it out, things start moving, okay? So slow progress doesn't mean stagnancy, but it's more like a training ground, so you can build your muscle so that when success comes, you can handle it. So with me, I only have like a few clients, a few returning clients, but I think this is like me being prepared to slowly cater to those clients so that I will have the capacity to serve more clients in the future. It's like exercise. You don't go sprint, you do marathon. And I think basically that's the truth for everything in life. If you want to become an expert in something, if you want to be solid in something, if you want what you do to have an everlasting effect, you need a few years under your belt to know all the ropes, to prepare yourself mentally, emotionally to serve others, and to really find the people who actually need you. So yeah, I hope you get something from this reading. I mean, this reading has been choppy to say the least, but I hope that whoever needs this reading will find it. So yeah, thank you. Happy New Year. I mean, Happy New Year to for those who watch this when I upload it. Happy New Year 2026. And if you watch it sometime in the future, I hope that things will soon transpire for you, and I hope that you will soon gain clarity or get answer on where you are being led to. Okay, so see you later.